very exciting news. Mordechai Shapiro to be performing at halftime of this game today. I don't know if we're going to be able to broadcast that, but for everybody here in Memphis, and a turnover by Fasman, totally unforced. Cooper will take the ball down on the Fasman side of the court. 15-15, 3 minutes left. Benny Frieden for three. Back iron, Jonas Eagle with the rebound. Weisvogel, the big fella, with the left hand. That will be a travel. Great move. Fasman will take the ball out again. 2 minutes, 49 seconds left. Cooper up by one, 16-15. Cooper now goes into a full court press on Zatz. Great D. Fasman breaks the press easily. That'll be a travel on Chaim Zatz. And Cooper will inbound the ball. Jack Camp, great. Poked away by Alex Pearl. Excellent play. Alex coming in for the game is Alicia Nykrug. And coming out of the game is Eliezer Herman. Great play by Alex Pearl. He was all the way at the top of the key, hustled back, poked out that ball. Definitely saved a layup. Great pass again by Benny Friedman. Weisvogel puts it up and in. 18-15, Cooper extends the lead. Zatz throws to the big fella, who scores. Bucket by Sruly Lebedinsky. 2 minutes, 17 seconds left. Jack Camp will calm the offense down. Jack Camp has been relatively quiet here in this first half. For Cooper to go into the halftime with the lead, with Camp being quiet, is a luxury. A lot of contact on that. No foul by the ref. Here comes Zatz, full head of steam. Stolen away by Benny Frieden. Here comes Jonah Siegel. Jonah will calm it down. Weisvogel from NBA range. 21-17. Fasman looks to work the offense. There's Zatz for three. Answers right back. Chaim Zatz for three. 21-20. Cooper with the 1 point lead. Jack Kampf. And here comes Chaim Zatz. Full head of steam. Length of the court. Up and in. Great move by Chaim Zatz. 22-21 Fasman. Jack Camp will run the offense. Benny Frieden for three. Bingo! They are raining threes back to back to back. 24-22 Cooper. Kick ball, it'll stay here with Fasman. In for the game will be Eliezer Herman and Liar. And I am excited to welcome to the booth Alana Kahane. Welcome to the booth.
Oh, thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here.
This is a unbelievable game capacity crowd here at the Athletic Center.
You can feel the energy.
Yeah, there's no,
the ruach in the room is just unbelievable.
That's a bucket by Sruly Lebedinsky, 24-24. I got a text from a fan at home asking me how many people do I think are here. You think a little under 1,000 maybe?
I would say a little.
A little. Maybe 850, 900. Jack Camp short on the three. Zatz full length of the court. It's off. And what a game do we have here in game 4 preliminary matchup. The number 15 Fasman Yeshiva from Skokie, 24. The number 18 Cooper Yeshiva High School from Memphis, 24. It is a tie game. 1 half of basketball remains for a first round matchup. We will see you in just a few minutes. halftime show live here in Memphis. Mordechai Shapiro will be back shortly. Check, check. Wow, what a halftime performance by Mordechai Shapiro. Thank you. Unbelievable. I'm sorry for those of you at home who could not watch it. Tomorrow, Alana Kane, do you know who's performing tomorrow?
I think it's a secret. You'll find out tomorrow.
Okay, well, we will do what we can to televise that halftime show. But, I mean, what a show. The energy was electric. And here we are now at the start of the half, 24-24. Cooper will start out with the ball. Jack Kampf penetrates the lane, up and under. He is blocked by Sruly Lebedinsky. Here come Fasman right into Benny Frieden, up and missed. Rebound by Jack Kampf. Cooper needs to just slow it down a little, be a little more deliberate in the offense. There's Kahane. Kahane from half court! Ring it! Boom! Shakalaka! Three-pointer by Daniel Kahane. That kid barely crossed the half-point line. 27-24. The big man Lebedinsky, great spin move, left hand. Somebody's going to have to tell me whether Sruly Lebedinsky is left-handed or not, because if he is not, that was an unbelievable move. Spun to his left, laid it up on the left side off the glass. Beautiful move. 27-26, Cooper. Jack Kampf goes to the basket. He is fouled, and he will go to the line for two. Jack Kampf will take the ball. Benny Frieden dribbles around. They will reset. Daniel Kahane again, a good 9 feet behind the three-point line. Let's see if they feed him the ball. Benny Frieden. Weisvogel has never seen a shot he does not like. That one is off the mark. Foul on Jack Kampf, and Fasman will take it out. I have just received word from the broadcast truck that legendary female phenom player Sarah Kahane watching live from overseas. Sarah Kahane, welcome. Certainly miss having you at the tournament. Sarah Kahane, a former Team USA basketball player in the International Maccabea Games. I'll tell you what, I don't mean this in any kind of strange sense, but I think Sarah Kahane might be able to score in this game. She could be the leading scorer if we check her in. But we'll go back to this game. Daniel Kahane swings it over to Jonas Siegel. Jonah to Weisvogel. Cooper beautifully moving the ball around the outside. Weisvogel, he will shoot that off the back iron. We had a little technical difficulty there. That will be a foul on Ellie the Jiggle Weisvogel. That is his, I believe it's his second foul, I believe. Give you an update on the team fouls. Cooper has 2 team fouls. Fasman has 1 team foul. It is 27-26. Wide open in the corner is Sammy Lebovics. That'll be short. That'll be an over the back by Sruly Lebedinsky. How many fouls is that on Sruly Lebedinsky? That is 2 fouls. I do not believe there's any foul trouble on either side. 2 fouls max, and we will start up again here. Jack Kampf will handle the ball in the front court. Jack Kampf, a little dribble drive off to Daniel Kahane. He'll fire it up off the back rim. Good looking shot. Here comes superstar Chaim Zatz with a head of steam all the way to the basket. Up and spins around, misses. Rebounded Fasman. They will reset. Great steal by Daniel Kahane. Here comes Jonas Siegel. Over to Benny Frieden. Benny Frieden will drive hard to the basket. Foul and off the side rim. Benny Frieden will step to the line for 2 shots. That foul is going to be on, if that's David Barnaton, that is number 4 on David Barnaton. Is that right, Mr. Scorekeeper? That is number 4. Checking back into the game is Eliezer. Eliezer Herman coming back in the game. Second free throw. Eliezer. Eliezer Herman, you want to say hello to everybody at home real quick? Hello. Eliezer Herman about to check in. So he says hello to all the Yeshiva fans watching. All right, Eliezer's going to check in now. David Barnaton comes out of the game. Big man playing strong in the middle. Fourth foul, he's going to have to take a seat. Benny Frieden with the second free throw. That's off back, 28-26. Chaim Zatz for three off the front of the rim. Rebound. Alicia Nekrug and Benny Frieden get tangled up, and the ball will go with the Cooper way. Arrow facing the dark team. Welcome to the booth, Yosef Naftel. I did not realize that Yosef had arrived. Yosef, come say hello to the fans at home.
Hello.
Yosef Naftel is an integral part of the tournament steering committee. Welcome to the tournament. I would also like to note that Yosef Naftel is again not wearing the staff shirt. Very unfortunate. We'll have to have security remove him. 3 seconds. A great shot by Chaim Zatz in the lane. Unfortunately, 3 seconds call, so that bucket will be waved off. I'm sorry, we're broadcasting live here. Mr. Naftel, if you need to have a conversation, can you step out of the booth, please? We're broadcasting to... I'm going to check here with the broadcasters. How many viewers do we have now? 1,100? 1,100 viewers presently tuned in. Wow. 1,100 even, or? Oh, a round of 1,100. 1,159 viewers. Unbelievable. All right, well, thank you all for tuning in. Listen, for a game like this where the Memphis crowd is here, really, the only fans tuning in to watch is Fasman. That's a good showing, 1,100 viewers. So thank you all for joining in. We hope you're enjoying the game. Following this game will be the commencement of the Tier 1 bracket. The winner of this game will slide into the number 15 seat and will play Berman. Daniel Kahane gets the ball up the court. Weisvogel wide open. Oh, off the front iron. Good defense by Fasman to get back quickly on that. Zatz goes to the basket strong with the left hand and a foul on Benny Frieden. Yosef Naftel just made the most unbelievable comment. You're right. Yosef says you can't teach that. Yosef, no, you're right. And you should grab a headset and get on. Yosef's right. There's some things that are just like, it's an innate talent. Yosef's right. You can't teach that. He's just really a natural talent, Zatz. Well, Yosef, thank you. Fasman in a full court press, looking to speed up the tempo, maybe get a steal. Cooper easily breaks the press. Jack Kampf swings at Daniel Kahane. Daniel Kahane back to Jack Kampf. Benny Frieden. A lot of open shots there that Cooper passed up. Jonas Siegel will now run the offense. Jonas Siegel will run the offense. Ooh, and a save by Zatz. Oh, and Zatz misses the layup. Great putback by Yakir Schwartz. Fasman has its biggest and Cooper just needs to take a deep breath. It's okay. It's okay. Little frenetic out there. Fasman builds its biggest lead so far of the game, 3 points, 31-28. Chaim Zatz starting to ignite on the offensive end. Zatz barely gets the ball in under the 5-second mark. The big fella, Sruly Lebedinsky with the ball, triple teamed, swings the ball out. Zatz from downtown, short, rebound Daniel Kahane, and a foul on Eliezer Herman. Again, Fasman in the full court press. And a foul will be called on Sammy Lebovics. in the backcourt. That is 5 fouls. That will be a timeout called by Coach Kobe Pinto. Fasman is on their feet. Look at the excitement. Slapping 5, giving hugs. Great comeback by Fasman. Coach Pinto needs to ignite a little bit inside the Cooper faithful. Here we go, a little cheering going on now. Here we go. And look, it is Charna Schubert leading the cheer. We have a shot of that. Oh, there it is. Yes. Oh, yes. Schubert leading it. Very nice. Well done. Perhaps our camera crew should not focus on the girl yawning during the game. Maybe there's a girl who is not sleeping who can watch. We can put them on the video, but we'll do what we can. Any Cooper fans still awake? Okay. All right, back serious again. This really is a good game. It's not an offensive juggernaut, but it is great defense. Coach Singer has made some adjustments at halftime, which are really paying off. The full court pressure has been excellent. It's now 31-28 Fasman. Benny Frieden will step to the line. 31-28. First shot is up and it's good. 31-29 Fasman. (31-30), right back in the game. Here comes Chaim Zatz, brings the ball up the court. And the tenacious pressure of Cooper forces a turnover. You know, it's interesting, as I was sitting here thinking, I don't think Fasman has ever appeared in a championship here in the Memphis Invitational. Great bucket by Benny Frieden, and Cooper retakes the lead. Fasman has had some excellent teams in the past, but they have not yet, they've been eluded by that championship appearance. Perhaps this is the year. Perhaps this is the year that Fasman makes that run to the national championship. The Cooper MACS are champions in their own right. They actually won the Invitational in 2008. Haven't won a game since, but they did win the championship. Oh, I'm sorry, we have a question here.
I was just wondering, in 2008, who was the coach of the Cooper MACS when they won?
Jonathan Wogan. All right, and now Fasman's back out, 32-31 Cooper. Great dribble drive, good look inside by Zatz. The ball goes out of bounds. The refs will say it will go to Cooper. Cooper up by 1, 32-31. Ball in bounds, full court pressure. Here comes Kampf, gives it up to Lichter, easily breaks the press. Back to Kampf. Kampf fuddles. Unbelievable block by the big fella. But they get it back. I have been impressed by Sruli Lebedinsky. He has really played well in this game. Steal by Jack Kampf. He's going to take it the leg of the court. Oh! Re-gets it. Oh, miss. Don't think it will make the top 10 list. Zatz shows him how it's done. Chaim Zatz is heating up. Ooh, almost a steal. Cooper breaks the press. To Weisvogel, up and in! Cooper retakes the lead, 34-33. Full timeout by Fasman, and now we have some enthusiasm. What a game! 34-33. Zatz with 17 midway through the third quarter. Oh, buddy, ladies and gentlemen, a hush has fallen over the Memphis Sports and Events Center as three-time champion Magen David Yeshiva Warriors have entered the arena. Ooh, those guys look like they mean business. Ooh, that is frightening. That is frightening. Okay, and we will start out. Fasman brings the ball up. Chaim Zot, 17 points so far in the third quarter. He will handle the rock up top. Swings the ball. Over Sammy Lebovics, back to Zotz for three. Off the front iron. Rebound by Benny Frieden. Here come the Cooper MACS, led by Jack Kampf, up by 1 point, a shade under 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Kampf will run the offense. Frieden has the ball. Fasman in a, great pass by Benny Frieden. That's got to be his 5th or 6th assist of the game. And a great shot by Jack Kampf, and Cooper extends the lead to 3. Benny Frieden with the swat on the big fella. Sruly who? By the way, if Sruly's parents are watching, your kid's great. He's really, really great. Okay, Cooper works the ball around the outside. Benny Frieden for 3. That's going to be long. Here comes Sammy Lebovics. Chaim Zotz with the ball. Nice crossover. Oh my God, was that a good pass? Sorry, supposed to be the broadcaster, but that was a good pass. All right, here comes Cooper again, up 3, 36-33. Cooper works the ball around. Ooh, that was unfortunate. I don't think that was intended. I don't think Sruly meant for that to happen. I think there was a post up down low, and he just kind of lost his balance, came over the top. But everybody seems to be okay. That foul was on Sruly Lebedinsky. Oh my God, the legend, Ike Dweck. And we are back. Cooper has extended the lead to 6. Quick bucket, 40-36. Jonas Eagle from half court. And at the end of the third quarter, The Cooper MACS lead the Yeshiva by 4, 40-36. This one will definitely come down to the wire. The third quarter break is sponsored by Alana Kahane Flight School. If you're looking to learn how to fly a plane at age 47 years old, call Alana Kahane. She'll teach you. She's not 47. She's 23, but if you're 47 and you want to, Alana Kahane Flight School, only in West Memphis, Arkansas. Oh, and welcome to the booth, Rabbi Dr. Gavriel Brown.
Great to be here with MHA. All the kids are here, parents, grandparents, the energy palpable here in court number 3.
Rabbi Brown, I'm glad that you came by. We were talking, we could have some drama here this afternoon. If Cooper pulls this one out, they will then be facing your alma mater, the Berman Cougars, in the next round. Oh, so the Cooper MACS will be your team. Well, poisoning them will not help us tomorrow night.
Right. Yes.
This one is going to certainly come down to the wire. You got to be proud. Cooper team is playing great, up by 4 in this Cinderella game. The cheering we've been noticing here is almost hard for us to hear ourselves with the volume that in the gym.
That was the goal.
Yeah.
That was the goal.
Yeah.
And, and the cheers are going to get more intense in Q4 as it's a close game.
We're going to go back live to the action. Rabbi Brown, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for all your help with the tournament, your support. Let's pull out a win here for the Cooper MACS. Benny Frieden, unfortunately, with the turnover. Steal by Jack Hanf. Pokes it out. Benny Frieden on the break. Jonah Siegel. Ooh, careful. Swing the ball. They're going to reset. Cooper's going to reset. 40-36, 7.5 minutes left in the game. Benny Frieden will control the offense. That's a foul on Chaim Zatz, and Cooper calls a timeout. Yeah, there are 2 trainers right over there. Looks like we have a, now this is an interesting story. Interesting story coming out of the Cooper huddle. Superstar point guard Jack Kampf looking a little bit shaken up from the last play. This could have a very real impact on the last 7:25 of this quarter. You can see a sense of concern on the faces of this capacity crowd. I hear a little bit of clapping. Luckily, here at the Memphis Yeshiva Invitational, we have a top-notch medical crew. They are over here looking at Jack Kampf, and maybe they're putting on some gloves. They're going to do some medical intervention, apparently. And as the Cooper MACS come back out of the huddle, Jack Kampf is not there. And I am joined in the booth by Jewish hoops legend Ike Drek. Oh my God, what an honor. What an honor to have Ike here in the booth with us. All right, we're back live. Fasman with the ball, swings it over. Eliezer Herman for 3, slightly off the front iron. Chaim Zatz with the ball, he'll swing it outside. Eliezer again for 3, slightly off the back iron. I hope this game has been entertaining and fun. For the last 7 minutes, we're going to get serious and we're going to do a legitimate broadcast because this game is getting down to the wire. Fasman with the full court pressure. They trap right before the half court line, but here comes Cooper. They break the press. Good defense by Fasman. Swings it out to the corner. Daniel Kahane for three. Just a bit outside. I'll tell you this much. If the basket was 13 feet, that was in. That was in for sure. Oh, stolen by Jonas Eagle. Here comes Daniel Kahane. He'll take the length of the court. Oh, and a foul. Good job. Chaim Zatz tracks him down and blocks the shot, but it is a foul. Daniel Kahane will go to the line to knock down 2 free throws. Well, listen, we have an interesting story brewing here as superstar Chaim Zatz now has 4 fouls. Daniel Kahane knocks down the first, extends the lead to 5 for Cooper. With this bucket, it will tie the largest lead of the game, and he does. 42-36 Cooper as they begin to pull away. We are joined in the booth by Memphis icon, Mora Nakampf. Welcome. Welcome to the booth. Say hello to welcome, welcome. Gabi Lichter over to Daniel Kahane. He'll penetrate the lane, swing out to Jonah Siegel. To Frieden. Cooper's going to be very patient here as they work the ball around the outside. Inside to Daniel Kahane. Daniel stays with it. Ooh. Difficult call. I'm not biased, but I thought he was fouled. I don't know for sure. All right, here comes Fasman. Is Chaim Zatz in the game? Ooh. So Zatz had to come out of the game with 4 fouls. Fasman's going to have to roll without their leading scorer. It looks like Danny Barnaton will handle the ball up top. I think David Barnaton actually has 4 fouls himself. What a shot! David Barnaton with a great move under the basket. 42-38. Daniel Kahane will take the ball. Ooh, very dangerous pass across court. Jonas Siegel to the basket. Knocks it down. 44-38. 6-point game. Great defense. There's David Barnaton again. Takes the ball right back to the basket. And a charge! Wow, and David Barnaton, I believe that is his 5th foul. And unfortunately for Fasman, David Barnaton will now be out of the game. In for the game will be Sammy Lebovics, and they're bringing back Chaim Zatz. They got to get Chaim Zatz back in the game. Chaim Zatz will have to play under control with 4 fouls. Zatz has got 4 fouls. Zatz is joined by Yakir Schwartz and by Levi Altschul. Great trap by Fasman. Jonas Siegel gets out of it, goes to the basket, spin it at Inkiru, and that will be a travel. 44-38. Cooper leads Fasman. Here comes Chaim Zatz. Dribbles the ball up the court. 3 for Zatz. Rebound by Weisvogel. Gabi Lichter has the ball. Swings out to Siegel. Siegel to Weisvogel. Oh, a tough pass by and there's a steal by Chaim Zatz. He'll go to the basket hard. Good foul by Benny Frieden. That is an excellent foul by Benny Frieden. Pause, beep, 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 beep. Very, very smart play by Benny. Ooh, now we have we have a little discussion amongst the refs. Initially, it was called a blocking foul on the ground. They've now changed it to a shooting foul. That will put Chaim Zatz on the line to shoot 2. This could be Chaim Zatz's 19th and 20th point. 44-39 out of the game for Fasman is Yakir Schwartz. Into the game is Sammy Lebovics. Zatz will take his second shot. That is up. Off the front iron. The big fella. Rebound. Fasman working hard. Weisvogel going hard against Akiva Eisenberg. Akiva Eisenberg, what a mensch. Goes over there, helps him up, gives him a pat on the back, tells him good try. Beautiful, beautiful sportsmanship here at the Memphis Invitational. The foul is on Akiva Eisenberg, and Cooper will bring the ball up. Fasman in the full court press, 2-2-1. Cooper swings the ball cross court. Over to Gabi Lichter. They'll reset, take a little time off the clock. Lichter for 3. Rebound Chaim Zatz. Great pass by Zatz. Off the front iron, rebound by Zatz. Rebound by Lichter. Lichter yanks it down. Throws down court to Jonah. Jonah Siegel, that was not a good shot. Not a good shot by Siegel. Still a 5-point game, 44-39. And a steal by Weisvogel. What a steal. Weisvogel knocks it off of Zatz's leg. Full timeout by Fasman. And let me just set the stage for all the folks at home. 44-39, 3 minutes, 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. This is the number 15 seed, hometown heroes, Cooper MACS, versus the number 15 seed Fasman versus 18 Cooper MACS. It's been a back and forth game. Fasman has been led by Chaim Zatz, who has just absolutely dominated the game. On Cooper's side, it has really been a balanced offense. Weisvogel, Siegel, Camp, Frieden, number of weapons. Now, I will note something that actually one of my booth mates just brought up. Very interestingly, we have not seen the X Factor enter the game. Those of you who might have seen the seeding show, Cooper has potentially the biggest X Factor in the entire tournament. That's 6'3", Benji Schubert. He's known here in Memphis, at least the local newspaper referred to him as the freshman phenom. Now, it's interesting that Coach has decided not to put the X Factor in the game. I'd like to do a post-game interview and talk about that. The only thing I can think of, Yosef, you tell me if you agree, is that maybe the idea is that It's not. The only thing we can think of is maybe the coach is looking ahead to the next game against Berman. He needs to save some weapons for that game. I mean, if he doesn't get there, then saving the phenom doesn't really matter. But it looks like maybe that's the approach. But right now, Cooper has the ball. Jack Kampf is still out of the game. Benny Frieden controls the offense. Jonah back, Siegel to Frieden. Clearly, Cooper is looking to take a little bit of time off the clock. Quick stoppage of play. They actually call that the Kahane when the coach walks halfway into the court. Cooper will inbound the ball. He's got to get it in. He does. Siegel over to Lichter. Lichter back to Siegel. A lot of time coming off the clock here. Cooper doing a great job moving the ball around. Great job. Cooper moving the ball very nicely, keeping the court nice and spread. Jonas Siegel will control the offense. An entire minute has come off the clock. Benny Frieden will attack. Over to Weisvogel. Back to Lichter. Back to Frieden. And into the game is superstar Jack Kampf. He's coming back in! This is unbelievable. That is heart. That is heart. Well, no, actually, he's not coming back in. He's back on the bench. My bad. Benny Frieden will step up to the line. These are critical free throws. This would extend the game to 7 points. Ooh, long off the back iron. Frieden will take the second shot coming up here. Misses both. Weisvogel! It will be a jump ball. The possession arrow is going to Fasman. There was a jump. Okay. Little question there. Wow, great take. Great take by Chaim Zatz. 3-point game, 44-41. Here comes Cooper. That will be a foul on Levi Altschul. That will put Gavi Lichter on the line to shoot 2. 3-point game, 44-41. He knocks it down. Uses every part of the rim for that shot. 45-41. This is a huge free throw. That one's off the back iron. Sruli rips it down. Here comes Sammy Lebovics. Back to the Chaim Zatz. They gotta lock him up. Great pass down low. Missed rebound. And we have a foul. Foul on Benny Frieden. That is only the second team foul for Cooper. And Benny Frieden. And we have an injury. He's coming right here. We have now 2 injuries. Trainer is out there on the court to check on him. That'll be an official timeout as they check into Benny Frieden. 2 minutes, 9 seconds left in the game. 45-41 Cooper. It was a foul on Benny Frieden, so Fasman will inbound the ball. Cooper is in the bonus. Any foul will be 2 shots. Fasman is only, will need several more fouls before they get there. And Benny Frieden is up to his feet. Listen to the crowd cheer. And who will they sub in now with Benny Frieden and Jack Kampf on the bench? Maybe now's the time when they bring in the X Factor. Well, I can tell you that Coach Pinto just waved me off with the no, so I don't believe that will happen. All right, they bring in, they go big. Oh, Benny stays in the game. I'm not sure if that's officially allowed, but okay. Well, he's okay. Well, we're not reffing the game, so. Chaim Zatz, the leading scorer with 20. Great pass inside to the big man, Sruli Lebedinsky, puts in 2. We have a 2-point game, 45-43. Cooper's up. Again, Cooper going to the 4-corner offense, looking to slow the tempo. Oh, difficult pass. Difficult pass. Daniel Kahane goes to the basket, does not finish. Zotz, here comes Zotz. That was a good foul. Coming into the game is number 2, Eliezer Herman. Coming out of the game is number 33, Akiva Eisenberg. Looks like Coach Singer is going to a slightly smaller squad to match up with the speed of the Cooper MACS. There's a steal by Weisvogel. 1 minute, 19 seconds left, 45-43 Cooper. Jonas Siegel. Timeout called by Cooper. The full timeout by Cooper. 1 minute, 4 seconds left. Cooper leads by 2, 45-43. This could be the first upset of the 2025 Memphis Invitational. Taking a look at the foul situation here, looks like Zotz has 4, Weisvogel has 3, Lichter has 3. So really, Zotz is the only guy with foul trouble, and it was actually interesting in that not this most recent set down the court, but the prior set, I think Daniel Kahane had the ball. Zotz came out to defend him. Coach was calling for a foul, but Zotz knew he had 4. He didn't want to take the foul and be out of the game. He screamed out to the coach, he's got 4, and they switched off of him, brought another defender on to take the foul. So great thinking. 1 minute, 4 seconds left. 2-point game, 45-43 Cooper. Cooper will inbound the ball right in front of their bench. Ellie Weisvogel, who's played a great game, will inbound the ball. Ball comes to Benny Frieden. Benny Frieden matches up against Sruli Lebedinsky. They give the ball off to Lichter. Lichter off to Daniel Kahane. Daniel Kahane, great job to Jonas Siegel. 46 seconds left, out to Benny Frieden. 45 seconds left, 44. Clock is ticking away. Watch out, Zotz coming from behind. Oh! Zotz picks his pocket, but the ball goes out of bounds. 34 seconds off the clock. 36 seconds left. Cooper's got the ball, up by 2. Frieden's got the ball. Switch off. And then turnover by Frieden again. Traveled. He traveled. Oh, what a tough call. And stepping to the line for probably the 2 biggest free throws of his young career are Sammy Lebovics. It misses off right. Sub coming into the game. Alicia Nykrug. Second free throw. 2-point game, 45-43. He misses the second. Rebounded by Sruli. Up in. 45-45. 15 seconds left. It's all coming down to the wire. Frieden's got the ball. Takes it to the basket. Up in. And 47-40. Timeout, Fasman. Holy moly, do you believe in miracles? 46 47-45. All right, wow, 5.2 seconds left, 47-45. Cooper leads by 2. Coach Sid Singer is drawing up a play. Singer, an unbelievable coach, has been in big games his entire career at all levels. He certainly has a play that he can draw up right now to get a bucket. 5.2 seconds left is plenty of time. I'm not sure where they will be taking the ball, whether they're taking it at half court or whether they're going full court. I'm noticing here security seems to be setting up outside the court. Apparently they're concerned there might be a storming of the court by the Cooper faithful. Security is here to ensure everybody's safe. It looks like Fasman will be taking the ball the length of the court. If Cooper fouls, Fasman will get 2 free throws. A 2 will tie, a 3 will win. Cooper's going to pressure the ball up top. The ball goes to Zatz. Zatz goes all the way to the basket and dribbles it out of bounds. And that is the game! That is the game! Cooper wins 47-45. They will advance to the Tier 1 bracket.
Sabe?